I've never been taken to a decision. I've never given a decision. So I'm going to try to keep that record.
I want to go out there and, give it everything I got for all of them. I'm going to leave Power Slap still being the champion.
После сегодняшнего боя хочу, чтобы фанаты знали, что вот приехал русский чемпион.
This is the biggest bout in Power Slap history. When I knock out the Dumpling, I will be the baddest man in Power Slap.
Ladies and gentlemen, the power is on.
Power Slap is back and coming to you for the first time ever from the capital of Saudi Arabia. No better place to be than Riyadh to kick off 2025. The first event of the year is an absolute banger with not one, but two titles on the line. Power Slap 11, the Crazy Hawaiian versus Dumpling 2 is presented by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast. 8 matches on tonight's card featuring the best strikers in the world, as always, coming to you live and free on Rumble. Welcome inside the A&B Arena in Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. As always, alongside the UFC Hall of Famer Michael Bisping, I'm Dan Hellie, and what a night it is to be here. Really, on a rocket ship is Power Slap as of late, and this card, very emblematic, Michael, of the worldwide appeal. 11 different countries represented.
Yeah, that's right, Dan. Power Slap really has turned into a global phenomenon, and I'll tell you why. No matter where you go on the planet, people like to see other people get knocked out, and that is exactly what Power Slap delivers every single time, and tonight, it'll be no different.
Going to see a lot of it tonight. Let's take a look at the main card brought to you by Monster Energy, the official drink of Power Slap. The first of two super heavyweight matchups kicks things off with second-ranked Kalani Vakamilalo taking on third-ranked Danny Van Heerden. It's a rematch of two of the most powerful women in the promotion, Sheena Bathory and Jackie Cataline. Our co-main event, the light heavyweight title is on the line. The champ defending against Vern Cathy. And in the main event, it's the Crazy Hawaiian versus Dumpling, facing off again after their first match ended in a majority draw. As we know, fouls are a huge part of this sport. The Crazy Hawaiian able to survive 2 fouls and hold on to his belt. Time will tell if he's able to do that tonight.
Well, the first match was absolutely fascinating. Two gigantic men with ridiculous power, but as you say, fouls, they are a big no-no in this sport. And even though he's flinched a couple of times, the Crazy Hawaiian still managed to go to a draw. It just speaks to the power and the resilience that he has. Now look at him here. Look at the power that he's shown in the past. And he's still the super heavyweight champion, but tonight he's got a tough task. Last time we saw the Dumpling, he's able to knock people out, he's able to drop them. But the big thing here is the Crazy Hawaiian has dropped down. He has slimmed down. He's taking life very, very seriously. And he's coming in about 50 pounds lighter. That could be a big game changer.
And Dumpling actually heavier than the Crazy Hawaiian this time around. A little bit shorter, but this is going to make things interesting.
Yeah, but look, listen, this man has just got ridiculous power. He's a massive star out there in Russia. He's one of the originators of Power Slap in general. He's a big global phenomenon when it comes to slap boxing, and he's here tonight to take the title.
Obviously went viral, as you mentioned. He had a couple of massive knockouts, huge in Russia, and he wants this one badly after missing out on taking the belt home because of that draw. These heavyweight striker rankings presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com now and enter the promo code SLAP for 25% off your order. It is the #1 contender, Dumpling, trying to take down the champion. As for the co-main event, it is a pair of country-strong OGs who have been here from the very beginning. Wolverine, the first 2-division champion, defending his title against Fern Cathy, who's coming in red hot, having won 3 straight.
Yeah, Ron Bader, the Wolverine, a 2-weight division champion, as you said, a very quiet, unassuming guy, but you put him on the power slap stage, and that's when he comes to life. Vernon Cathy, he's coming up the same kind of way, a quiet guy once again, but last 3 matches, all wins and all knockouts. Both unassuming, kind of quiet, very nice family guys. Put them on the stage, they turn into absolute animals.
Those country strong kind of guys that don't always look the part, maybe the guys that scare you the most. Wolverine and Vern Cathy, they pack some power with their strikes. Do not underestimate them. Another person you should never underestimate, Charlie Arnold, the 3rd member of our crew, with more. Hey, Charlie.
Dan, thank you so much. Truer words have never been spoken. But listen, isn't it a bit mind-blowing that these 2 OGs of Power Slap, both of them appearing on season 1 of Road to the Title, have never come face-to-face until now? Wolverine has been waiting 8 months for this. Patience is a virtue. We know patience is something this man possesses. He also possesses composure. He also possesses a strength and an accuracy that scares, no doubt, every single person that has stood across the Power Slap table from him. Tonight, Wolverine is looking for a clean title defense. As champion, he wants to prove he is the real deal. And in his words, a win would mark a strong completion to his story. Now, on the other side, the respect is mutual. The mechanic says this will be the toughest test of his career. But Vern Cathy has noticed something about Wolverine this week, and that's that he does appear to be a bit rattled. And Cathy attributes that to himself. He's coming to the table with 5 wins on his resume, all of those by way of knockout. Cathy is ready to be champion, but knows in order to do so, he must dethrone a legend. Guys, something else that's very important to note. Wolverine has never won a coin toss in Power Slap. Tonight is not an exception, so Cathy will be slapping first. Dan, back to you.
Amazing that he's done what he has done without ever winning a coin toss. The prelims have 4 fights. Top 5 light heavyweights, Luke Simons and Garrett Blakesley kicking things off. Wes Mena looking to improve to 3-0 against Devin Jenkins. 2 middleweight matchups with England's Darren Godfrey and Estonia's Merlis Musikis. And Keali'i Kanikoa faces Brandon the Ripper Rhodes in the featured prelim. Let's take a look at the rules of Power Slap, brought to you by Rumble. Bold and free. Download the Rumble app or visit rumble.com. For the striker, they must use a flat, open hand to the cheek or a clubbing foul will be assessed. Feet have to be grounded. No pivoting or stepping. There has been a slight adjustment recently, allowing for a minor heel lift. You have to declare a hand and a number prior to the strike. The defender, no chin tucking or flinching. Flinching is massive. It's potentially a point deduction and the striker goes again. The defender does receive 60 seconds to recover after each strike. 2 fouls get you DQ'd in the 3-round match, 3 fouls in a 5-round match, and you are out. The defender does get 2 minutes to recover after they've been fouled. Power Slap is using instant replay, and if there isn't a finish, we are going to the judges' scorecard. Now, if the match ends in a draw, there will be 1 more match. The match will be scored solely on the additional sudden victory round. The winner of the extra round is the winner of the match. If that round ends in a tie, then the match does go in the books as a draw. Good news for those who chanted they wanted 1 more when the Crazy Hawaiian and Dumpling went to a draw just a few months ago. Through 228 Power Slap matches, the winner of the coin toss has gone on to win just over 50% of the time. There is a new rule in place. If you miss weight or DQ in your previous match, you now automatically forfeit the coin toss. It is time for the show to officially begin. For the first time tonight, that Power Slap table rises, and these guys are ready to go. Our first match of the night. And here comes the table. The odds for our first match of the night, presented by Circus Sports Betting, the way that it should be. Luke Simons, the -160 favorite. Garrett Blakesley, the +140 dog. Two of the top prospects in the light heavyweight division, Luke Simons and Garrett Blakesley, believe that the future is now, putting both in a statement-making mood as they prepare to clash.
Unbeaten in 3 trips to the Power Slap stage, Texas's Luke Simons introduced himself to the fan base with 2 wins on Season 3 of Road to the Title, and then followed those up with a first-round stoppage of Timothy Thomas in December that landed him in the light heavyweight top 5 heading into tonight's matchup with Ohio's Garrett Blakesley. Sitting 1 slot behind Simons among the best 205ers in the sport, Blakesley's power has led him to 2 victories, and he now expects to make it 3 wins when he meets up with Lethal Strike in a pivotal matchup for both competitors. Coming up next, Luke Lethal Strike Simons takes on Garrett Flacco Blakesley.
These fighter walkouts brought to you by 10X Health, Precision Nutrition Wellness. Go to 10xnutrition.com. This is 24-year-old Garrett Flacco Blakesley from Sullivan, Ohio. Started his power slap career with a pair of knockout wins. His last match, he broke the jaw of TJ Thomas, but he was disqualified for clubbing, so that goes in the books as a loss. But we have certainly seen the power from this young man.
Yeah, that's right. Last time out, of course, he got disqualified, but what we did see was ridiculous power, which is what we've seen every time. First 2 matches, wins by a KO, and then last time, yeah, it was a disqualification, but it was still the result that you want to see, if you understand what I'm saying. Training for this one, has done a lot of pec flies, just up to strength training in general. He said that he's learned to pull back with the range a little bit, because what he's trying to do is land right on the chin, so it causes the rotation of the head, which of course results in the knockout. And on his opponent, Luke Simons, he's not impressed one little bit.
Luke Simons actually coming in as the -160 favorite. He did win the coin toss, so he will be striking first out of Dallas, Texas. He is 3-0 after a first-round TKO of TJ Thomas at Power Slap 10 back in December, Charlie.
You hear me? Okay, there we go, guys. I'm on. Luke Simons, he knows a good opportunity when he sees one, which is why after getting a first-round finish at Power Slap 10, he quit his job as a security officer immediately to start training full-time. Now, the Jordan native's workouts consist of, normal strength and conditioning, but also yoga. He says he used to think that yoga was only for women, but then he heard Joe Rogan talking about all the benefits on his podcast, and he says, wow, what a difference it has made in his range of motion. Also, no workout is complete without a solid training partner. We all know that. Simons has his Border Collie lab mix Moro to accompany him on his 2 to 10 daily mile runs. And it's a good thing Simons likes to work out as much as he does, because he also loves, just like me, his junk food. His favorites, cheddar jalapeno Cheetos and honey buns.
Oh, honey buns.
Honey bun never hurt anybody.
I don't even know what they are. Listen, a lot of these guys are coming up now and telling us about working on their flexibility. Who's this guy, Dan?
Abdu Rozik in the house. Look at him, styling.
That is a cool guy right there. Looking good. Yeah, back to Luke Simons. I was saying, a lot of people are talking about mobility and flexibility in general, because it allows you to wind back more and get a bigger shot. I love you too, buddy. He's giving us the heart there, Dan.
I know, everybody gives the heart to you, Bisping. A lot of Bisping fans here in the Middle East. Let's take a look at the tail of the tape for our first match of the night. It's Garrett Blakesley and Luke Simons. 4 years older is the favorite. Simons. Blakesley with the height advantage and the significant reach advantage as well for the +140 dog, as we send it to our Power Slap announcer, Justin Bernard, for the first time tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, the power is on! Welcome to the A&B Arena live from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. This is Power Slap 11, the Crazy Hawaiian versus Dumpling 2. This match is 3 rounds in the Power Slap Light Heavyweight Division and presented by Power Slap Mobile. Download today on the App Store and Google Play. Introducing to you first in the blue corner. He stands 6 feet 2 inches tall, weighing in at 204 pounds. Out of Sullivan, Ohio, USA. He is a number 5 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world. Garrett Flacco Blakesley. And in the red corner, he stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 203 pounds. Out of Dallas, Texas, USA. He is a number 4 ranked light heavyweight contender in the world. Luke Lethal Strike Simon. And when the action begins, your referee in charge, Mark Smith. Winner of the coin toss and striking first, Luke Simons.
Fun fact for you before we get going, only 13.6% of our matches in Power Slap have ended by knockout on the first slap. We'll see if Luke Simons can up that number here tonight.
Down, chin out. Now you gotta put your shoulders down. Gotta put your shoulders down. Chin out.
We had
Hold that
the
position.
early non-broadcast prelims, and only one ended
right,
in the
must
first
measure.
round.
Right,
so that's right
on
around
3.
20%. Right on 3. Here we go.
I tell you what, the crowd, they got a special treat earlier. Some amazing knockouts. Simons has got huge power as well, so let's see if we get one here.
2.
Look at Blakesley. Shivering and
Good
quivering,
slap.
but took it well.
He handled
that shit, right? Let's go. Now it's your turn.
We've seen that from a lot of guys, right? Like they bite it down so hard, you can see the quiver.
You line up good. Make sure it's a good shot. Good clean shot right on the chin and his ass right down. Okay?
Nice shot. Took it well. Not too much damage particularly there, but it's the first slap of the night, so we're just getting started. But
you got this.
Blakesley took it no problem. Fired up coming in to this one here.
Recover.
Get a bit of revenge.
Waist touching. Shoulders down.
Now Blakesley's shown a lot of knockout power. First 2 matches.
Come on, chin out. Hand count.
A round 1 knockout, a
Right.
round 3 knockout.
Must measure. Right on
Going
2.
on 2.
Last time got a knockout, but it was a foul.
1.
Oh, Blakesley dropped a bomb.
Oh, he's almost done.
Stand still. Stay
He
still.
doesn't know where
3.
he is.
4.
Stay still.
5.
Oh, he's got the
6.
thumbs up.
Stay still.
7.
I don't know.
He's
I don't
trying.
know.
8.
He is trying.
He's a bad actor.
Up to me.
Jump up and down.
Good. All right.
All right, looks like Mark Smith is going to let him go.
Mark Smith got fooled.
Hey, let's go. It's your turn to strike. Let's go.
Isaiah Quinones
slap.
telling him to stand still.
Let's go. It's your turn. Let's go. Take your time.
There was just a huge difference in the power.
You got 20 seconds.
Simple
right?
as that. I mean, Luke Simons
Take
had a
your time.
good slap, but the impact did not compare to that.
I know. Let's go. Right
It's
now.
the way he
Box to the
goes
box.
all the way through
Get
it
to the
as
box.
well. Simons looked like he lost consciousness for just a second.
Amazingly, though, never went down.
Recover. Hold your position. Don't move.
And we've seen when guys have to eat those kind of slaps, it really saps them of their
All
power.
right, right on 3. You must measure.
Yeah, he's still
That's
a
a
little
measure.
dazed and confused. So he's got to go right on 3. That's a good
1.
measure. He's pulling it back.
Simons with the answer!
3.
Oh, he is
4.
not going to get up. His
5.
face planted.
6.
Oh,
Done.
Nah, that's
That's
Done.
it! That's it! What a comeback by Luke Simons!
No, you're not good.
Luke Simons with a massive rebound.
Sit.
It looked like he was done. I'm telling you, I was not confident going into round 2.
Tonight's Monster Knockouts brought to you by Monster Energy. Unleash the Beast.
So round 1, Simons takes a vicious blow, but in the second round comes back, and that was all he needed. Blakesley hits the canvas, tries to get back up, but he was just all over the place. Beautiful shot, perfect placement, sits him down. And no arguments from Blakesley either. No protesting. He was done.
We rarely see a guy come back after taking a shot like that on the very next strike and delivering a knockout blow. That was impressive.
That's a great angle.
So keep in mind now, Luke Simons, as we look at the crowd's reaction.
They love it.
Riyadh.
I tell you what, they are pumped up here tonight. Atmosphere in here tonight, amazing.
Great crowd, and now for our official decision presented by Kudo Protein Popcorn. Head to kudosnacks.com. Here's Justin
Ladies
Bernard.
and gentlemen, referee Mark Smith calls a stop to the match in round number 2, declaring the winner by knockout, Luke Lethal Strike Simon.
Tonight's Recovery Tonight is brought to you by Slate Milk. Fuel up with Slate's delicious high-protein drinks. Slate makes you strong.
So as we see here, Simons, he's all over the place there. And he was really lucky because Mark Smith was really contemplating stopping this match. Gave him the count. Simons gives the thumbs up. And he just scrapes by the skin of his teeth. And I'm glad that Mark Smith let it go because, as we know, round 2 he comes back with a bang. Let's take another look at it. Oh no, there he is walking out. Smile on the face. A little bit of redness on the left side or the right side right there.
Happy and undefeated with the victories. Simons improves to 4-0. His third knockout in 4 wins for Luke Simons. Up next, 2 men residing in Atlanta, making the trip halfway around the globe for a chance to get 1 step closer to a title shot. Wes Mena, a former Division II defensive lineman turned celebrity bodyguard, is 2-0 in Power Slap and expecting to stay undefeated tonight. Devin Jenkins has other ideas, believing that he will be Mena's first real challenge. The nationally ranked powerlifter and military veteran is primed to pull off the upset. The first match of Power Slap 11 is in the books. To watch Power Slap 11 live and free, download or open the Rumble app. No, right now, or just go to rumble.com. Rumble is the home of Power Slap, the only place that you can watch the rest of the card. Super easy. It's like YouTube. If you're watching anywhere else, just tune in to Rumble now. Download the app if you don't have it. We are just getting started. It's Power Slap 11 coming to you from Riyadh, Saudi Arabia. Don't miss out on the action. Get to Rumble right now. You know, in terms of entertainment value per second, there is nothing on the entire planet that compares to Power Slap. And we have 7 more